What's up, YouTube? It's the JAY man here, and I'm back on another beer review. And it's actually been, it's been 2 months, count them, 2 months, since I've done an actual beer review, like in regards to lager. Last one I did was Budweiser, king of beers, or so they say. I've been doing a lot of wine reviews, malt beverage reviews. So, kind of back to the beer thing. So let's get to it, shall we? Modelo Oro. Oro translates to gold. So Modelo Gold. I'm going to get this bad boy poured up. We'll go into discussion. We'll see what it's all about, shall we? Oh no. I trimmed my nails. And that hurts like hell. But it's all good. Smells like lager. It's starting to get hot in Texas. This thing was frosted about 3 minutes ago. It's already just about melted. But it's all good. Get us a good hard pour in there. Nothing but head. Kind of a creamy, not extremely bright white head. Little creamy on the head. Looks like a typical lager. Transparent. Straw. Golden in appearance. Not too light gold. Light yellow. I was expecting a more faint yellow color from this. And here's the reason why. This is kind of like a light beer. Well, it is a light beer. It's a light lager. But it's like Modelo's version of a light beer. It's only been out for a year, since 2023. And here's what's crazy. Today is May 10th. I bought this yesterday, May 9th. And I read on Google that it launched nationally on May 9th of 23. So I just happened to buy it on its 1 year anniversary of being launched nationally. Isn't that weird? Coincidence? I think not. Head dissipated pretty damn quickly, so it don't sit there. Probably ain't good enough to plug a tire. But here we are. Made by Grupo Modelo out of Mexico. ABV is rocking a 4.0, which is pretty low for Modelo, but about typical for a light lager. Most light lagers 4.1, 4.2, whatever have you. Beer Advocate. I tell you what, they're always wild. They gave it a 74, which is considered okay. All the beers that I love, they call awful. So I got a weird feeling that they say that this is okay, I'm not going to like it. But we'll see. It's considered a low-calorie, low-carb beer. 90 calories in this entire can, I suppose. 3.0 grams of carb. So it's kind of like for your people that are trying to stay keto, I suppose. Says beer brewed in Mexico right on the can. It is cerveza. We all know that's beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, the murder capital of America, baby. I did pick this up in the 24-ounce can at Kroger. It run me $3.50. That's a little high, I suppose. Well, it's only high if it sucks. If it's good, price is right. But the smell, very faint lager smell. Not a whole lot going on there. Um, Anytime you kind of smell a light lager, I always smell more sweet barley malt smell. You know, not so much any type of bitterness or any type of hoppiness to them because, just the way they're brewed. Let's get into the taste, shall we? Okay. All right. All right. I'm still trying to process this taste. I can tell that it's definitely a low calorie, low carb beer, light beer. It's reminding me of like Michelob Ultra because to me Michelob Ultra is probably one of the lightest of beers, which ain't always great because it does come with a bit of blandness. This is coming out very bland to me, bland tasting. Mm, 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 mm. No bitterness on the back end. No kind of crazy aftertaste. It seems to be pretty straightforward. It has a hint of, very slight hint of sweetness, but at the same time, it is very bland tasting. But that's kind of what's going to come with these types of beers. When they're trying to make them damn near absent in calories and carbs, it's like anything, the more you take away from that, the more you take away from flavor. So I definitely feel like it's, like I said, if you're watching your weight, watching your carbs and calories, but you still want to get maybe like a little alcohol kick, I can kind of see why you would flock to this. But overall, to me, if I was going to stick with a light beer, I would still rock with like a Natty Light or a Keystone Light, Coors Light, Miller Light. I'd still stay in those categories of light beers. I think those are way better. But no bitterness, no hoppy taste. It's just a very bland light beer. Like it tastes damn near similar to Michelob Ultra to me. Which I never said Michelob Ultra was a bad beer either. Because I'm a light beer drinker, so I like light beer. 7 years ago, I reviewed Modelo Negra. I gave it a 2 out of 5. And that's probably because I'm not really too into the darker style beers like the amber looking beers. It was a bit bitter. I gave it a 2 out of 5 though for what it was in its category. 4 months ago, did Modelo Especial with the lovely Carissa. I gave it a 3 out of 5. She gave it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent lager. Here's where I'm kind of going with this. So this is going to be my third style of Modelo to review and kind of rank. I'd probably drink it over Modelo Negra, and I know to some people that probably sounds blasphemous because a lot of people like that style. I just am not really that fond of that. But if I had my choice between this and the Modelo Especial, I would choose the Especial every damn time. So I'll probably give this a 2.5 out of 5. I'll give it halfway. I probably wouldn't purchase it again. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'll drink this one. I'm going to finish it. I don't waste shit unless it's still reserved. And then I dump that shit in the flower bed. But I think overall, it's okay. It's okay for what it is intended to be. You know, probably wouldn't purchase another one. $3.50 is a little high in my taste. But at the same time, $3.50 was worth the review video. So, got to give it to that. 2.5 out of 5. That's where I am rocking. I ain't got much else to say about that. I guess I'm just going to leave the review right where it's at. You know, as always, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know what you think about Modelo Oro. We'll go from there. Happy Friday evening to all them beer drinkers out there. Peace out.